Hi everybody, welcome to binary search and recursive binary search. So I'm going to do a couple examples and we'll see how it goes. First thing we're going to look for is the target 50. We don't know what's in the array yet, at least the computer doesn't, so it gets past this array and this target value. We're going to set up a low and a high. They're integers that represent the ends of where we're searching. So it's somewhere, the index that we're looking for is somewhere between 0 and 8 here. So we check the number that's in the middle. You find the middle by taking the average of the two. So if I take 0 plus 8 and divide by 2, that's going to tell me that I should look at the index 4. So we look at 4, and the value at position 4 is 51. Now that's too high. Because this list is in order, that means we can cross out all of these numbers. They don't exist anymore. So we'll take high and say the number we're looking for is in a range between 0 and, well, 4, right? But we've checked this, and this one's too high also. So we might as well say the number we're looking for has got to be between 0 and 3. All right, so this guess didn't work, but we changed our high value. Now we're going to erase all of this, and we've still got our low value of 0, but our new high value is 3, and our guess, I'll pull that off, we find the number that's halfway between these. Well, when we do 0 plus 3, and we average them, that's 1.5, but this is integer division. So that's actually going to give us just 1. So our guess goes at 1. So we check the number at 1, and that's 21. 21 is too low. We're looking for 50. That's too low. So we're going to change where we're looking. Numbers smaller than 1, clearly not going to be where our value is if it's in order. So we're going to move this up here. We've already checked 1. No point in keeping that around. So our low and our high are going to be right there. Okay? So we changed our low to 2, 1 higher than our guess. All right, now we need a new guess. So we're going to look between 2 and 3. We're going to average those two numbers. 5 divided by 2 is 2. So my guess goes here. I'm going to look at 2. Okay. Is the number at 2 higher or lower? Oh, it's not 50, it's lower than 50. So I'm going to take this and say, oh, my lowest value has to move up. It's clearly not at 2. I move it up. Okay. Low is now 3. My guess changes to be an average between 3 and 3. So that's 3. So my guess is here. I look at it. Turns out at 3 I get 50. I return the value 3. I return the place in the array where I found the value. If I hadn't found it, I would return the value -1 if the number were not in the array. Now, if this hadn't been 50, right? If this hadn't been 50 and it was still too high, say, then I would say I could throw this out and I would move the high down. If it was too low, I'd throw it out and I'd move the low up. Either way, low and high end up switching places. So the lowest value is over here and the highest value is over here, and they're in the wrong order. So if they end up in the wrong order and low versus high are backwards, that's when you return -1. You know your number is not in the array. That's a little complicated. We'll do one where it can't find it in recursive binary search.